So I've not even filmed an intro yet, and my family is currently watching Princess Diaries, but this is driving me nuts. I have a lot of eyeshadow. So let's go through it. Also, my room is a complete disaster right now, but real quick, sneak peek at March's lash bag. It is cut open. I'm trying not to look in. On Fleekbox, I actually did already pop this open because I have quite a chatty video I need to film about this. And Skylar, the subscription box, I have already unsubscribed from after 2 months. But let's go through these. I'm gonna organize them and then check back in with you guys. So these palettes I have all received since December. So like this one I got as a Christmas present from my mom. This one I just got in February. These three all just came in subscription boxes. So these I'm going to keep. This one I actually have used a lot. This one I'm still kind of on the fence about. These three I have not used all that much just because they are very new. So I'm going to be holding on to them and focusing on this. So let's start with this drawer. Right off the bat, I am going to get rid of this one. I have had this since I believe my sophomore year of high school, which was like 2012. So that was 8 years ago. You can actually tell. Let's see if I can actually get it on camera. Maybe you really can't see on camera, but they have like these little raised dots. You can kind of see on the pink shade. And that just kind of makes me nervous. So as much as I did love this palette, I am going to declutter that one. Also, I will be getting rid of this one as well. I loved this palette. No one ever talked about it. It was the Stila Written in the Stars eyeshadow palette. It says right there, 12 months and it should be gone. Again, I've had it since like 2012. Love this palette. I'm surprised I honestly never hit pan on any of these shades. You can kind of see I had like a little bit of a dip in the lighter shade. I can't really point. Here we go. This one right here. Please excuse my nails. There was a little bit of a dip there. I did go into that one quite a bit, but I am going to declutter this one. This one I actually got in a swap with my friend Alexis quite a bit ago. I actually think I'm going to pass this one along to my niece just because she really likes playing with this one. For whatever reason, whenever I show her my makeup, this is one of the ones she reaches for. So I'll see if she wants it. I am a little nervous just because I've had it for so long. But yeah, that one's kind of going to go to the side. Like, check with my sister, see what she thinks. The rest of this drawer is kind of stressing me out. So I'm going to actually bring this one over real quick. Not that it's really going to stress me out any less. Other than I know right off the bat, I'll be getting rid of the Smashbox palette. Super, super old. Again, I believe I've had it since 2012, 2013. So I will be holding on to the brush because I do like that brush. This is another one. You can kind of see the little bumps I was talking about. One thing I do like to do with certain color shadows is I spray a little bit of my Fix Plus on the brush and then dip it in. So I'm wondering if that is what caused the bumps. But just because I've had it for so long, it's not safe to put on my eyes anymore. This is a palette that I love. Unfortunately, it never got much use before that shade broke. I did film a tutorial with this, again, like 2013, 2014. I didn't even realize the mirror is actually broken, so there's that. And these underneath here, I never even dipped into. But just, again, since it is such an old palette, it's time to move on. Alright, this is really stressing me out. This is not stressing me out any less. So here's a palette that I thought I would absolutely adore. It's a 10-color eyeshadow palette from NYX, the Vulnerary collection. It's just all shades I thought I would reach for. But again, these have some bumps on them, which just makes me nervous. I don't know why it's like that. It could just be from the Fix Plus. But this is another one. It says, hold on to it. This one says 6 months, so that's definitely past its prime. I am holding on to this Ulta palette, even though it does look kind of dirty. I believe I only got it about a year ago. Maybe a year and a half, so it's kind of pushing the is it still safe, is it not, but I am going to hold on to this one. This palette I just really never got into. I used it a decent amount at first, and then just kind of never used it again. I don't know if this is still safe or not. I don't know how long I've had it. So it is going in my declutter pile. Maybe I'll check in with my younger sister, see what she thinks. She's probably going to say trash it. I've had it for so long. My Too Faced Natural Love palette. I love this palette. Unfortunately, a few shades have cracked. They've gotten scratched. And the biggest thing, hi guys, the mirror is completely shattered. I think I am actually going to hold on to this just a little bit longer and try to get some more use out of it. It is just such a nice palette. I kind of forgot about it. It was at the bottom of my drawer. So maybe I'll move it up to the front and see if I use it a little more. Next up, Jaclyn Hill Morphe. I believe this is like the original one, which it says right there I should only have for about a year. Pretty sure I've had this for like 5 years or however long it's been. I am going to hold on to this. This is the original formula. I really enjoy it. Again, it was pushed toward the bottom of my drawer, so maybe I will keep it up a little higher so I actually reach for it. This is just one I've never reached for. I believe this one might actually have some bumps on it too. Again, kind of hard to do one-handed here. No, maybe not. But it's just, I have so many neutrals, so I believe this will be one that I would be passing along. Kind of like on the fence. But, I mean, I still have all of those I'm holding on to. So, yeah, let's just pass it along. This palette I'm absolutely keeping. Again, I just need to wipe all these down with makeup remover wipes, honestly. Put a big dent in that highlight. I put a big dent. Actually, it's kind of like a chip, I think. I don't know. But these are all colors that I still reach for every now and then. So I will hold on to it a little bit longer. Okay. Naked 3. Says right there, 12 months. I don't know how long I've had this. Oh. Sheesh. Is this like sickening if I keep this? I think I am going to end up keeping it just because like it was my first naked palette. It's a terrible reason to hold on to something, but here we are. Okay, the final palettes. This actually was not as hard as I thought it would be. I do have another drawer of eyeshadows, but they are just single eyeshadows. And I did recently go through them with my younger sister, who has a much better memory than I do. And we were able to get rid of a decent amount of them. I love this palette. This is one I've had way too long, but do I love this palette? Honestly, I think I'm going to declutter this one. This one I loved. This is so funny. I used to babysit and dog sit, and the mom of the little girl had this palette. I guess it was like out somewhere, and I remember just seeing the packaging and thinking it was so pretty, wishing I could afford a $35 eyeshadow palette, and like we did it. But it is very old now, and you know what, maybe I'll repurchase it one day. This is gonna sound crazy. I'm holding on to this mainly just because I don't have many super colorful eyeshadows. I just like this as like a solid comparison. So this is just being held on to just in case. I love this palette, but I'm passing it on for many reasons. One, this was a gift from my ex. I really don't want to think about him when I'm going through my makeup. That sounds silly, but like we broke up 3 years ago, I think. What year are we in? Yeah, I think it was like 3 years ago. So that means I've had this for over 3 years because things weren't good between us for a long time before we broke up. So he definitely got this for me like when things were good. Also, I've broken 2 of my favorite shades. So it's just, that's going right in the trash, honestly. This one, final one to go through, and I have very mixed feelings. This is not a palette I generally reach for. I have no idea how long I've had it. But I think I am going to keep it for now. We'll see. This is kind of like gonna go, oh, that was really loud. This is kind of gonna go in the same category as like the Jaclyn Hill one and the Natural Love one, where it's like, I like them, I just need to reach for them more. But yeah, so that is all the eyeshadow. Those are the ones that I am keeping. These are the ones I'm either passing along or trashing. And I'm going to do some quick math, clean out these drawers, and get it all back together. So I'm keeping 12. Sorry, I did not realize there were sirens until I just started recording. Keeping 12, getting rid of 10. I did wipe these out. They do look dirtier on camera versus in person. But yeah, so wait, what did I just say? I'm keeping 12, getting rid of 10. So I'm getting rid of about 45%. So I feel pretty good about that. Because looking at it, I felt like I was keeping so much because I am keeping a lot of larger palettes. But I feel good about it because I am going to use these. I'm going to put like these ones, the ones I said I want to use more, in the top drawer. I already know I'm putting this one on top. And then these ones that I tend to reach for anyway, they're going to be the bottom drawer. Just because I know they'll be there and I know I'll reach for them anyway. I may have to put some of these in that drawer. We'll see. Okay, so this is the finished product. I really do want to get rid of more. But like, if I were to get rid of more, it would... I don't know. I feel like it just isn't giving other products a chance right now because I do want to try them out more. I'm trying to get more adventurous with my eyeshadow. So this is what I'm keeping and I feel pretty good about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me put them away first and show you guys. So that one's sliding around already. All right. That one kind of got caught, but it did slide in a little easier than it did before. And this one you can actually see already as I'm putting it back. It's not filled to the brim, so again, I just feel really good about that. It is sliding in easier. Perfect. Love it. I do have more eyeshadows here. Oh, that one's not even closed all the way. So a lot of the ones in this drawer are pretty new, but I'll quickly go over them. These are just primers and liquid shadows. Don't have a lot of those, but you know, this one's new, this is new, that's new, that's new, this is new, and I love it. Some older things I am holding on to. I think I am going to toss this Walking on Eggshells because I had it for so long. It's such a cheap little thing. If I really miss it, I can go get another one. This Smashbox one I've had forever. It doesn't close right, so I am going to declutter this one as well. I will hold on to these two because I just like them. Every now and then I do reach for them. I love my Z palette, so I feel good about how much makeup I have just because I have so many subscription boxes and I know I have more coming. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in my next video. I don't know why that's there.